Figured I'd do a little update on the Tacoma. Haven't posted a video in a while. I've been slowly working on the four-wheel drive. There's been a ton of questions whether or not I have four-wheel drive, if AC works, what does and does not work inside on the cab after the swap. Figured I'd answer a couple questions here. So at first I was running the LS3 with the 6L80 out of the Camaro. Two-wheel drive for a while. I drove that, worked the bugs out, got it running good. I figured it wouldn't be a Tacoma without four-wheel drive, so I put a transfer case out of a 2018 Silverado, so you could say it's a, what would that be, a 5th gen. My good friend over at Swap Time USA, Mitch, makes a nice little standalone harness, you could say, for the 5th gen transfer cases. So I now have four-wheel drive switch here. Turn this on here. Red, so it came out of a GMC instead of the blue out of the Chevy. Put it in neutral. I don't know if you can hear it actuating hard. There we go. Okay, there's 4 high. Clicks in 4 low. Back to 4 high. Back to wheel drive. Put it back in park. So only thing I have not done yet is wired in the ADD for the front differential. I'm still in debating whether or not I want to try to run an FJ Cruiser front tube assembly and eliminate an ADD. Well, I'll get to that point sooner or later. So some questions about what works, what doesn't work. Radio is fully functional, no problems with that. Obviously, multi-terrain switch or selector and crawl control, none of that stuff works because I'm not using the factory ECM whatsoever. As you see, compass still works on the thing. Gauge cluster, obviously, I don't have factory gauges anymore. I'm running the Dakota Digital. This thing pretty much has everything I need anyway. So no need to try to get the factory one to work. Steering wheel buttons still work. Volume, track and stuff. Obviously none of this stuff works because it controlled the factory gauge cluster. AC, I do not have going yet. All I need to do is just buy fittings and stuff, or I'm gonna maybe run the Holley high mount AC compressor, keep it simple, and then just run the lines. And then I still have a trigger for AC. Let's see if I can get this to work on camera here. And by the way, this all works too. Heat does. So I still have an AC trigger, so it's easy just to run a relay and run off through a binary switch for a compressor to work. That's not a big deal at all. I just got to mount a compressor. That's about it. I've been driving this thing. I think I got a little over 1,000 miles on it. Runs great. I've had a ton of questions about miles per gallon. I'm getting, I'm gonna say 16, 17 miles per gallon. Depends on how much I stay out of it. But yeah, I mean it's running great. Any more questions, just hit me up in the comments. I don't mind answering any questions that come out. All right, thanks a lot.